It's year ending, and as you know, we are at the end of 2025. People start making goals and they start making resolutions. Isn't that
Hmm.
true, Sanjeev?
Yeah, it is. It is
And
indeed.
I think everybody globally,
Everyone.
yeah, people
Everyone.
start making goals and resolution. But let me tell you, the biggest roadblock to getting things done at home is procrastination. And what is procrastination? Is nothing but postponing of the things. हिंदी में अगर बोला प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन का मतलब है टालना.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Agreed. Hmm.
so that's the biggest roadblock actually. And to tell you, Sanjeev, it's not laziness or it's
Hmm.
not a lack of effort.
Hmm.
It's a habit of postponing things because
Hmm.
they people feel it's mentally heavy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
listening.
I will speak from a lady's perspective. As a woman,
Hmm.
managing
Hmm.
home, we constantly planning,
Hmm.
organizing, and taking care of everyone else. At
Hmm.
sometimes things are getting delayed. And why that
Uh-huh.
delay happened, not because we don't care, but because we feel overwhelmed or it's too hard for us to handle.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking
Agreed.
from a lady's perspective again. And
Okay.
then, and what
Hmm.
does procrastination look like in a real life at a home? अगर आप घर का माहौल में देखोगे, um, what does it really mean? So I'll just give a little bit of examples. It can be like, delayed in a conversation with a family about sharing responsibilities.
Hmm.
And why do we delay it? Because I don't want arguments.
Could be. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Hmm.
sometimes we are postponing our health checkup because we feel everyone else in the family needs it and मेरा तो बाद में हो जाएगा.
Hmm.
Or the third thing can be we are waiting to start a routine. For example, exercise or
Hmm.
maybe learning a self skill. And we will
Hmm.
tell, okay, जब things settle हो जाएगा तब करूंगी.
That correct. Yeah, and it is valid point actually. Yeah, mostly with the exercise, I can agree with.
Yeah, many of you can relate with exercise, right? Even
Yeah.
skills also. Skills also.
Yeah.
Maybe we think, अरे बाद
Wonderful.
में करूंगी, when I get a new job, I will do it, or
Hmm.
maybe I will do it when I have a money. ऐसा होता है, बहुत बार हुआ है.
Yeah.
And then maybe sometimes we are, even you ignoring to set up our cupboard.
Hmm.
Sometimes we have the cluttered cupboard, right? हम लोग सोचते हैं, we will do it when the festival comes, or we can do it when children holidays or vacations are there.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So what exactly I can tell you here is we don't avoid work. We avoid the emotional weight that comes with it.
Hmm.
क्योंकि ये सब भारी लगना शुरू होता है हम,
Yeah.
है ना?
Hmm.
एक्सरसाइज करना भी भारी है ना संजीव, because you have to
It
get into
is.
discipline, you have to wear your clothes. You know how it is, right?
Ask me. Yeah.
Yeah, it is difficult. So
Yeah.
emotionally you start feeling very heavy, and that is why you keep postponing it. हम टालते
Hmm.
हैं, कल करेंगे, आज करेंगे, कल करेंगे, and keep और क्यों इसको
Hmm.
होता है? Why does this hesitation come from? Where does it come from? Because हम लोग को हमेशा एक fear of judgment है. What if I'm not good
Hmm.
at? एक fear of judgment होता
Yeah.
है. And then we
Possibility.
also have a fear of conflict. What if they
Hmm.
don't understand? अगर मैं मेरे हस्बैंड के साथ बात करूं कि will you share the responsibility of my house, housekeeping,
Hmm.
taking care, मुझे ऐसा
Hmm.
लगता है कि मेरे हस्बैंड के साथ मेरा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होगा.
Hmm.
या फिर मैं किस मेरे इन लॉज के साथ में भी अगर मैं बात करूं कि चलो थोड़ा सा वी विल यू डू द मॉर्निंग ब्रेकफास्ट, आई विल डू डिनर इन द नाइट, हम हमेशा सोचते हैं कि देर विल बी अ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट और इसीलिए हम नहीं करते.
Hmm.
और तीसरा होगा फियर ऑफ फेलियर. फेलियर एक बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. लिंक्डइन में तुमने एक बार बोला कि लिंक्डइन में पोस्ट लिखना है तुमको, यू वांटेड टू
Hmm.
राइट अ पोस्ट ऑन लिंक्डइन, बट यू डेफिनेटली हैड द फियर ऑफ फेलियर, दैट इज व्हाई यू आर पोस्टपोनिंग इट.
Correct. Yeah.
फियर ऑफ जजमेंट, लोग क्या बोलेंगे मेरे बारे में अगर मैं
Hmm.
अपना स्टेटस लगाऊं या फिर मैं अपने लिंक्डइन पे जाके पोस्ट लिखूं. तो हम लोग हमेशा
Hmm.
फियर ऑफ जजमेंट लेके घूमते हैं.
No, I agreed, Seema. I mean, like, very valid point you raised. Yeah, it does happen. Yeah,
It
ये
has
होता
happened.
है.
It has happened with me many times. I'm not saying that, मेरे साथ में नहीं हुआ, मेरे साथ में काफी बार ऐसा हुआ. I have kept postponing things. And these fears are deeply rooted in us. They are
Mm,
deeply rooted from our childhood. And many of us grew up believing we must manage everything perfectly and quietly. परफेक्ट मदर, परफेक्ट वाइफ, परफेक्ट बॉस, परफेक्ट स्टूडेंट। तो
हम्म,
ये हमारे माइंड में ना हमेशा रूटेड है। इसीलिए ना हम लोग कुछ भी शुरू शुरू करने के लिए 10 बार सोचते हैं, एंड हम लोग इसको
हम्म।
टालते हैं।
Perfection is a myth.
इज अ मिथ, इट्स अ मिथ।
Yeah, yeah,
एंड देन
this is
व्हाट
the
हैपेंस, बिकॉज इट्स अ मिथ, हम लोग कभी नहीं करते। फॉर
money.
एग्जाम्पल, मैंने कभी खाना बनाना सीखा ही नहीं।
अच्छा।
खाना बनाना सीखा ही नहीं बिकॉज आई वॉज थिंकिंग आई शुड बी परफेक्ट इन मेकिंग दिस, आई शुड बी परफेक्ट, एंड आई ऑलवेज हैड अ फियर ऑफ जजमेंट व्हेन आई एम कुकिंग, कि लोग अगर मेरा खाना खाएंगे तो आई विल बी जज्ड
हम्म।
बिकॉज आई नेवर कुक्ड।
हाँ, हम्म।
And
वो तो होता
but
है।
of course, COVID brought a lot of changes in all of us when we didn't have
हम्म,
help at home and no food. We all started cooking.
हम्म,
But this is what happens. टालते हैं हम लोग हमेशा हर चीज के लिए, and because of fear of judgment, हम लोग कोई डिस्कशन, हम लोग कोई एक्शन नहीं लेते, and then because of fear of conflict, हम लोग हर चीज को टालते हैं।
ना बात तो सही है, you're right, you're right, agreed.
And
Valid
there are,
point you raised, Seema.
yes, and there are different types of
Mm.
procrastination. We don't realize it. The first one is trying to be too perfectionist. I will start once everything is perfect.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
जैसे आपने बोला, perfection is a myth.
Mm.
When everything is perfect, when I have money, when my children grow up, when I have time on my weekend, when I have my in-law support, I will do it. When I do this, so हमेशा एक perfect time के लिए wait करते हैं. And there is another
Mm.
type of people who overthink.
Mm.
Overthinkers होते हैं. Like people start thinking like, I need more research before I start. But people
Mm.
don't realize that when you
Mm.
start taking action, you create
Mm.
clarity.
Mm.
ये मैंने
Mm.
बहुत बार बोला है, when you start taking
Mm.
action only you'll develop clarity.
Mm.
बहुत ओवर थिंक करते हैं पीपल, बहुत रिसर्च करते हैं, मैं इस पे भी रिसर्च करना चाहता हूँ, उस पे रिसर्च करना चाहता हूँ, ये इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है, वो कभी मैं इसके पास जाऊंगा, मैं नेबर्स को पूछूंगा, मैं पेरेंट्स को पूछूंगा। टू मच ऑफ रिसर्च, उसमें टाइम चला जाता है।
Mm.
And
No.
third type are the busy people. I have too much on
Mm.
my plate. I cannot do it.
Mm.
Prioritization problem है लोगों को, कि
Mm.
प्रायोरिटी क्या है।
वो सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम है।
प्रायोरिटाइजेशन बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है लोगों को, कि ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, वो इम्पोर्टेंट, हर चीज इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाती है लोगों को।
Yeah,
And there are the
yeah,
last type of people who are the comfort seekers. I'll do
yeah.
it when I feel ready,
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
and you will never be fully ready.
Yeah. Just wanted to add this in the perfectionist जब बोला था तुमने, so I just remembered one movie scene actually where if you have seen Life in a Metro,
Yeah, I've seen a life in the metro. Yes.
उसमें इरफान खान वाला, not the
हाँ हाँ
first one.
हाँ, I've watched the movie. Yeah.
You remember that क्या लड़की है वो, कोंकणा शर्मा,
Konkona
सेन
Sen.
शर्मा,
हाँ.
हाँ. And then they were sitting in the beach side and वो लड़की बोलती है ना कि कैसा लड़का चाहिए, तो वो शी वाज स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ बॉय शी नीड्स, एंड तो इरफान खान कुछ बोलता है ना कि भाई एक एक लड़का होता है, मैं वो बोला कि उसने बताया था ना कि मेरा एक दोस्त है जो बोला कि गाड़ी खरीदा उसने, और बोला कि गाड़ी हम तभी निकालेंगे जब सारा सिग्नल्स शहर का ग्रीन होगा,
हम्म,
सो perfection is something like that, you wait for right chance to happen, or maybe the other point you have raised कि मतलब सब
तब
जब
तो
हम
उम्र
उसी
चली
वक्त सब
जाएगी।
काम करेंगे जब हमारा ठीक हो, ऐसा होता नहीं है, दिस इज
तब
नॉट
तो
हाउ।
उम्र चली जाएगी।
हाँ, तब तक तो मन निकल जाएगा।
उम्र चली जाएगी और कभी
And
सिग्नल
see,
ग्रीन ले रहेंगे, तभी
despite some
सिग्नल
movies
जब।
are really like, give some message which we miss out sometime, yeah.
काफी लोग ऐसे हैं, आई एम क्वाइट बिजी, आई डोंट हैव टाइम, सबके पास
And I
24 घंटा
don't
ही
have
होता है।
time.
बट लॉट
Yeah,
ऑफ पीपल की पोस्टपोनिंग थिंग्स, थिंकिंग दैट दे आर बिजी।
busy, yeah.
सो हाउ डू यू ब्रेक दिस साइकिल, तो इसको साइकिल को कैसे ब्रेक करना है,
हाँ, वो जरूरी है जानना,
वो
हाँ।
बहुत जरूरी है। हाउ डू यू ब्रेक इस, लाइक यू कैन स्टार्ट स्मॉल, 10 minutes इज क्वाइट इनफ। अगर आप एक्सरसाइज का एग्जांपल लोगे, मे बी
हम्म,
30 minutes of a walk every day to start exercising is more than sufficient, and then you get into a
हम्म,
routine, you get into a routine
हम्म,
and all that. Maybe if you want to do cooking, so एक meal of the day you cook yourself. जरूरी
हम्म,
नहीं all the 2 meals you, like 3 meals you cook, like एक meal. And then
हम्म,
always set, second one is lower expectation.
हम्म,
Lower your expectation. Done is better than perfect.
हाँ, हाँ, agreed.
Done is better than perfect. Lower your expectation. And
mm,
third thing is ask for help. People don't want to
mm,
ask for help. They feel shy. They feel कि बड़ा low महसूस करते when people ask for help. I don't know why. You don't have to
mm.
know everything alone.
No, one is shy, one then another is ego.
Ego also, yeah. And you don't have to do everything alone. This is what I want to tell. Of course, take help.
Mm,
There are some people very good at technologies, very good at communication. Some people are very good at marketing. Some people are
mm,
very good at taking care of children. So take help. Don't ask for help, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
And then choose yourself sometimes. And it's not selfish, it's necessary.
Mm,
चाहे लोग बोले कि तुम सेल्फिश हो, बट इट्स नेसेसरी. इसमें
mm,
इसी के कारण ना बहुत सारे लोग कि हर चीज को टालते हैं. एंड दे सेट द गोल्स इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर. जैसे 1 जनवरी
mm.
में बहुत सारा गोल्स लिखेंगे कि ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है. पर अगर आप 4 महीने के बाद देखोगे, योर
वो वैसे
none
का
of the
वैसे ही
goals
है.
would have been achieved.
There's nothing else. Yeah, no, I agreed.
है ना?
Valid point, Sima.
तो इसके लिए ना मैंने हाउ आई मैनेज्ड माय गोल्स इज मैंने एक विजन बोर्ड बनाया था. I had
अच्छा.
made a vision board what I want to achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. तो vision board क्या
Mm,
होता है? Like you put your pictures. अगर
mm,
आपको बोलना है कि in the next 30 days I want to lose 2 kgs of weight, on the vision board I used to put my picture of exercise and what I want it. If I
mm,
say in the next 30 days I want to learn cooking, so I used to put a picture of cooking.
mm,
Okay, so उसको मैं रोज देखती थी. It used to be my on my laptop as a backdrop. और उसको मैं रोज
mm,
देखती थी. I used to see that vision board and that used to
mm,
trigger me for some time. One
mm,
of one of my friend also had told me कि अपना सबसे टाइट ड्रेस को लटकाना अपने सामने. Hang
Ah,
a tight, most
ये
tight
point
cloth in front of you. At least
yeah.
seeing that dress, you will feel that I should do my workout.
Oh, this is
There are
quite
some
yeah.
small tips of motivation, like like having a vision board, putting your dress in dress, hanging your dress, giving 1 day छुट्टी for your maid. एक दिन छुट्टी दे दो अपने कुक को लिए, तो you enjoy, you start learning cooking. So these are the small things that you can start. तो
Mm,
that will definitely help. And हम लोगों ने
sure. Yeah.
I think Sanjeev, you
Like,
should also
like
look at some of these tips from me.
losing losing weight actually is important. हाँ, so वो
I don't
टाइट ड्रेस हमको देखना पड़ेगा कौन सा शर्ट मेरा टाइट है.
So this is a
Yeah.
message I want to give today, that the year is ending. Please start making goals and ensure that you track your goals and don't postpone. इसको टालना मत. जितना टालते जाओगे उतना उम्र भी चला जाएगा. And then of course you need to have some purpose. So don't push. Don't keep postponing things.
No, no, certainly not. Thank you very much. It was really eye-opening. Yeah, and the kind of example you have given, Seema, was really, really good, and it's quite useful, to be honest. So thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Bye bye.
Thank you.